6 American scams so brilliant they changed history. Story number 1. The Ponzi scheme. The scam so perfect, it's named after the guy who did it. Charles Ponzi arrives in Boston with $2.50 in his pocket. Within 8 months, he's making $250,000 a day. That's $4 million in today's money. His secret? International postal reply coupons. Here's what he told investors. Buy postal coupons in Italy where they're cheap. Sell them in America where they're expensive. 50% profit in 90 days, guaranteed. People went crazy. Cops invested. Bankers invested. Entire families emptied their savings. Ponzi was living in a mansion, wearing custom suits, smoking Cuban cigars. The truth? He never bought a single coupon. He was paying old investors with new investors' money. When it collapsed in 1920, he'd taken in $15 million, over $200 million today. But here's the crazy part. Even after he confessed, some investors still believed in him. The scam was so good. People didn't want to admit they'd been fooled. Story number 2. The fake gasoline machine. The inventor who claimed he could turn water into gasoline, and Wall Street believed him. Enricht demonstrates his water-gas formula in front of reporters. He pours water into a container, adds a green liquid, and pours it into a car. The car starts immediately. The secret formula would make gasoline obsolete. Henry Ford was interested. J.P. Morgan's son-in-law invested. The company's stock went through the roof. One problem, the green liquid? It was just gasoline mixed with acetone and green dye. He was literally pouring gas into the car and claiming it came from water. Before anyone could properly investigate, Enricht mysteriously lost the formula. He made $800,000, about $23 million today, and was never successfully prosecuted. The craziest part? In 1920, he tried the same scam again with a different name, and people still invested. Story number 3. The man who sold the Eiffel Tower. Okay, this one technically happened in France, but the con man was heading to America, and what he pulled off is so insane, you won't believe it's real. Victor Lustig reads that the Eiffel Tower needs expensive repairs. He gets an idea so audacious, it shouldn't have worked. Posing as a government official, he invites 5 scrap metal dealers to a secret meeting at a luxury hotel. The message: the government is secretly selling the Eiffel Tower for scrap. It's too expensive to maintain. He picks the greediest dealer, convinces him this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and walks away with $70,000, over $1.2 million today. Then he gets on a train to Vienna. Here says the genius part. The dealer was so embarrassed about being scammed that he never reported it to police. He didn't want anyone to know he tried to buy the Eiffel Tower. So Lustig came back a month later and sold it again, to a different dealer. He eventually moved to America and became one of the most successful counterfeiters in history. But that's another story. Story number 4. The radio pool manipulation number 3. The scam that helped trigger the Great Depression. Radio Corporation of America, RCA, is the hottest stock in America. It's the Apple of the 1920s. Everyone wants in. But behind the scenes, a group of Wall Street insiders is running what they call the radio pool. They're artificially inflating the stock price through coordinated buying, spreading rumors, and creating fake demand. The stock goes from $85 to $549 in just a few months. Average Americans are taking out loans to buy shares. They're mortgaging their homes. This is easy money. Then in September 1929, the pool members quietly sell everything. The stock collapses. Millions of Americans lose their life savings. 1 month later, the entire stock market crashes. The radio pool wasn't the only cause of the Great Depression, but it was a major factor. And here's what makes it a scam. Everything they did was completely legal at the time. It took the Securities and Exchange Commission created in 1934 to make this kind of manipulation illegal. But by then, the damage was done. Story number 5. The fake oil HER number 2. The high school dropout who convinced everyone he was a Rockefeller and almost got away with it. Clark Rockefeller shows up in New York's elite social circles. He's charming, sophisticated, speaks multiple languages. and he's supposedly part of the famous Rockefeller oil dynasty. He gets on the board of exclusive clubs. He marries a Harvard MBA, who becomes a high-powered consultant. They have a daughter. For 12 years, he lives among America's elite. Plot twist: his real name is Christian Gerhartsreiter. He's a German immigrant with no money, no family connections, and no Rockefeller blood at all. It all unravels in 2008, when he kidnaps his own daughter during a custody dispute. During the investigation, police discover his entire life is a lie. But it gets darker. Investigators find evidence linking him to a 1985 murder in California. The fake Rockefeller had been running from more than just poverty. He's now serving 27 years to life. The perfect disguise, destroyed by one desperate act. Story number 6. The fake cancer serial number 1. The scam that preyed on America's most desperate and made millions doing it. 1990s to 2000s. Dozens of alternative medicine clinics pop up across America, but especially near the Mexican border. They all promise the same thing: a cure for cancer that Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about. The most infamous? Clinics selling GCMAF and lethal substances they claimed could cure stage 4 cancer. They charge $30,000 to $100,000 per treatment. The truth? Medical studies showed these substances had zero effect on cancer. Some were actually harmful. The FDA issued warnings. Didn't matter, desperate people kept coming. Thousands of patients abandoned real medical treatment to try these cures. Many died. Some clinics made over $50 million. Before being shut down, the operators claimed they were being persecuted by Big Pharma. In reality, they were profiting from people's fear and hope. And here's the terrifying part: these scams are still happening. Right now, on social media, people are selling miracle cures for cancer, COVID, and everything else the scam evolved. The victims haven't stopped. If you found these stories crazy, wait until you see our next video: 5 government secrets that turned out to be true. Click subscribe so you don't miss it.